Hi, I'm Joshua, a 1331 TA, and you're watching the 1331 YouTube videos. This is video 2 of the command line usage series. In this video, we will be talking about some more advanced uses of the command prompt or terminal for Mac users. If you're still having troubles with basic command line usage, such as compiling or running Java files, then you should watch video 1 before this one. So let's talk about some cool things you can do on your command line to make your life simpler. Most of what we will show you today you've probably done before by dragging and dropping or using your File Explorer. This video will show you how to do things straight from your command line to make your life easier. The first thing we will show you today is how to compile in one line. Previously, to compile, we would have used the cd command, which stands for change directory, repeatedly to enter into the correct directory, and then we would compile using the javac command. However, we can do this in a far easier way. You can type javac space -d and then the file path that you would like to compile your files into, in this case desktop/test/classes, space the directory in which your Java files are located, in this case desktop/test/star.java. The star indicates all files with the extension .java. The first part of this command tells Java to put the .class file in the folder called classes within the test subfolder. The second part of this tells Java where to find the Java classes that we want to compile. And if we hit enter, we can see that it successfully will compile. Now to run this, we will use the command java space -cp and then the subdirectory in which the class is located, in this case desktop/tests/classes, similar to the one right above, space, and then the name of the file, in this case hello world. And if we hit enter, we see that it will successfully run and print hello world. The first part of this tells Java where to find the compiled .class file, and the second part of the command is the name of the .class file to run. Remember that using the cd commands is still entirely valid and will work. The reason why we talk about compiling and running in one line is just to show you another way which you may find useful once you start having multiple Java files in various different projects. Now we'll showcase a useful command that displays the structure of your directory. If we type tree and hit enter, we can see a lot of information of the directories and subdirectories of those and on, but oh no, it looks like this command will be running for a long time. If we want to halt the execution of a command or program that has an infinite loop, we can press Ctrl+C to get back to the execution line. Now that we're in a different directory, let's try the tree command one more time. We can see that this now has more useful information to display the structure of our project. If we go into the directory test/classes by typing cd space test/classes, we see that we enter a subdirectory as indicated by our tree visualization. If we want to go to the previous directory one step backwards, instead of typing out completely cd c/ and then the entire directory name like this, we can instead simply type cd space ... with the two dots indicating the directory just above in the tree hierarchy. So in this case, since we're in the classes directory, what would be right above is the test class. And if we hit enter, we see that we do indeed enter the test subdirectory. One dot indicates the current working directory, so if we type cd space ... our directory does not change. Next, we'll be discussing jar files. Jar files are simply compressed, archived directories. Archived meaning that multiple files or folders have been merged into one single file. These are mostly used for bundling projects and packages, and some jars are executable by the Java virtual machine, namely checkstyle.jar. This jar file will be the one that you use the most during CS1331, if not the only one, but this information will still be useful for future classes. We can see that we successfully have this checkstyle.jar file if we type dir and hit enter. To execute the checkstyle.jar file, type java space -jar space and then the name of the jar file, checkstyle.jar, and hit enter. Note that the jar file that you're executing must be in the directory that you are working in if you do not specify the class path. When we enter this command, notice that this particular checkstyle jar file tells us that we must specify files to process. This is a hint that we need more to add to our command. Hit the up arrow key to go back to the previous command that we entered, and now add -a space hello world.java. When we hit enter, we can see that we successfully executed this check_style jar file to check the style of our Java files. That's all for this video. As always, feel free to post on our Piazza or reach out to any of your TAs if you need any further help. Thanks for watching.